A solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. A solution consists of a solute and a solvent. The substance that is present in the greater amount is called the solvent. The substance that is present in the smaller amount is the solute. Water is considered as the universal solvent. However, the solutes and solvents that make up solutions may be solids, liquids, or gases. Air is an example of a solution where solute and solvent are gases. Air contains 78% of nitrogen, 21% of oxygen, and a few other gases. Since nitrogen is present in greater amounts, nitrogen is the solvent. Oxygen and other gases serve as the solute. In alcoholic beverages, the solute is a liquid and the solvent is also a liquid. In seawater or a sugar solution, the solute is a solid and the solvent is a liquid. In carbonated water or soda, the solute is a gas and the solvent is a liquid. In metal alloys such as brass and bronze, the solute is a solid and the solvent is also a solid. Brass is an alloy of copper and zinc. In brass, copper is present in a greater amount, so it is the solvent, and zinc is present in a lesser amount, and that is the solute. Hydrogen in platinum is an example of a gas in a solid. Like dissolves like is a way of determining which substances can be dissolved in which solvents. Water is the most common polar solvent. It will dissolve acids, ionic salts, alcohols, ammonia, and sugars. Polar solutes dissolve in polar solvents. Example, salts and sugar dissolve in water. The most common non-polar solvents and solutes are the hydrocarbons. Non-polar solutes dissolve in non-polar solvents. Example, naphthalene dissolves in benzene, which are hydrocarbons. We check the solubility of solutes in water and cyclohexane. For that, we have two sets of test tubes, one set for checking the solubility in water and the other set for checking the solubility in cyclohexane. We use potassium permanganate, iodine, sucrose, and vegetable oil as solutes for this experiment. Place a few crystals or few drops of solutes in each test tube and add 3 ml of water to check the solubility. Potassium permanganate is completely soluble in water. Iodine is not soluble. Sucrose is soluble. If the substance is soluble in water, you will see a clear solution with no separate layers. Vegetable oil is not soluble in water. If it is not soluble, a separate layer or a cloudy mixture will form. Add 3 ml of cyclohexane to the next set of test tubes. Cyclohexane is a nonpolar solvent. Potassium permanganate is not soluble in cyclohexane because potassium permanganate is polar and cyclohexane is nonpolar. Iodine is completely soluble in cyclohexane because both of them are nonpolar. Sucrose is not soluble in cyclohexane because sucrose is polar and cyclohexane is nonpolar. Vegetable oil is completely soluble in cyclohexane because both of them are nonpolar. Electrolytes are substances which when dissolved in water break up into cations and anions, or we can say they get ionized. We can represent the electrolytes using chemical equations. A strong electrolyte ionizes completely in solution and is a good conductor of electricity. A weak electrolyte ionizes only partially. There will be both molecules and ions in solution and is represented by a reversible reaction. A non-electrolyte is a substance that does not exist in an ionic form in aqueous solutions. Solutions of non-electrolytes do not conduct electricity. In the lab, we use a conductivity meter or a light bulb apparatus to compare the conductivity of strong electrolytes, weak electrolytes, and non-electrolytes. To determine the conductivity, we are using the light bulb apparatus and a series of solutions. Pour approximately 200 ml of solutions into the beaker and carefully lower the electrodes of the light bulb apparatus into the solution and observe the light bulb. If it glows, the solution is an electrolyte. If not, it is a non-electrolyte. Sodium chloride salt is a non-electrolyte. Rinse the electrode before putting into the next solution. If the light is very bright, it is a strong electrolyte. Sodium chloride solution is a strong electrolyte. Rinse it and put it in sucrose solution. Sucrose is a non-electrolyte. Acetic acid is a weak electrolyte. The light bulb is not bright as the previous one. Sodium hydroxide is a strong electrolyte. Ammonia solution is a weak electrolyte. Hydrochloric acid is a strong electrolyte. Ethanol is a non-electrolyte. Glucose solution is a non-electrolyte. Molarity is the measurement of the concentration of a solution, and it is defined as the number of moles of solute dissolved in 1 liter of solution. It can be solved with the equation molarity is equal to moles of solute over 1 liter of solution, and its unit is m equals moles per liter. In this experiment, we determine the concentration of sodium chloride solution. For that, weigh a dry evaporating dish and record the mass. Mass of the evaporating dish is 55.277 grams. Measure out 10 ml of sodium chloride solution and pour into the evaporating dish. And weigh again. The mass of evaporating dish and sodium chloride solution is 65.173 grams. Fill a 400 ml beaker about half full of water. Set on a hot plate. Place the evaporating dish on top of the beaker. Heat the water bath to boiling. Turn off the heater when the sodium chloride appears to be dry. Weigh the evaporating dish and the dry sample after cooling and record the mass. The mass is 56.705 grams. Mass by mass percent concentration can be calculated using the formula mass of dry sodium chloride over mass of solution times 100. Mass by volume percent concentration can be calculated using the formula mass of dry sodium chloride over volume of solution times 100. Moles of sodium chloride is equal to grams of dried sodium chloride times 1 mole of sodium chloride over molar mass of sodium chloride. Milliliters of sodium chloride solution can be converted into liters of sodium chloride solution using the conversion factor 1000 ml of sodium chloride solution is equal to 1 liter of sodium chloride solution. Finally, molarity or concentration of sodium chloride can be calculated using the formula moles of sodium chloride from this step over liter of sodium chloride solution from this step.